This might be the wildest AI story of the year, and yes, it involves dolphins. Imagine this. AI learning how to speak with dolphins in their own language. Squeaks, clicks, whistles, not just decoding them, but actually talking back. No, this isn't sci-fi. Google is literally training an AI to communicate with white dolphins. And once you hear how they're doing it, you won't look at AI or dolphins the same way again. Oh, by the way, this is the first time I'm using my own voice on this channel. So if you're into this new format or the story blows your mind, hit like, subscribe, and let me know. Now, this isn't sci-fi. This is called the Dolphin Gemma. It's being built by Google in partnership with a team of dolphin researchers who've been studying dolphin behavior in the Bahamas for nearly 40 years. Guess why this is so much more insane than it sounds? So, dolphins are known for making all sorts of crazy noises, clicks, whistles, and burst bustles. And for decades, scientists have tried to figure out if these are just sounds, or if there's a real language hidden in there, a system, a structure, maybe even meaning. But here's the thing. You can't just record dolphin sounds and throw them into Google Translate. Their communication is way more complex than that. It's fast, it's high pitch, it's 3D because it's happening underwater in space. And on top of that, every dolphin has its own name, their own unique whistles, and they actually call each other using it. So Google decided to step in with something that AI does really well, pattern recognition. They took their new model called Dolphin Gemma, which is based on the same tech as the Gemini models, and trained it on the largest dataset of white dolphin sounds in the wild. This data came from the White Dolphin Project, and since the 1980s, they've been diving underwater, recording dolphin pods, and keeping track of every individual dolphin they encountered. They log what the dolphin was doing when it made the sound, whether it was reuniting with a calf, chasing a shark, or trying to flirt with another dolphin. Wink, wink. In other words, they have been building a dolphin social database, and now AI can finally do something useful with it. So, how does this actually work in practice? Dolphin uses something called a sound stream, a special audio tool that breaks dolphin sounds into patterns that the AI can understand. It then uses that to figure out what sounds tend to follow each other, just like how ChatGPT predicts the next word in your sentence. Only this time, it's not text. It is whistles, squawks, and buzzes. And here's the crazy part. It can now generate new dolphin-like sound that actually fit into the communication patterns scientists have observed. Eh? It's not fluent dolphin yet? We're not chatting about seaweed politics or anything close, but the AI is starting to pick up the grammar, rhythm, and even the vibe of their conversations. Now, the goal here is simple. If we can understand that dolphin sounds well enough, maybe we can talk back. That's where something simply called chat comes in the citation hearing augmentation telemetry system. This is wearable underwater computer paired with a Pixel phone. It lets scientists associate made-up whistles with real-world objects that dolphins love, like floating seaweed or play scarves. So here's what they do. They play a new whistle, then they give the dolphin a scarf, and let's say they repeat this a few times. Guess what happens? Sometimes the dolphin starts whistling back using the same sound. Basically, the dolphin is asking for the scarf. Now, we have a good basis and can decide to scale that up. Imagine a full set of whistles, each tied to a different object or maybe even an idea. That's two-way communication. And now that Dolphin Gemma can help predict what a dolphin might say next, scientists using the chat system can respond faster, offering the right item at the right time, reinforcing the meaning and turning this into something more like a real conversation. Even cooler, all of this runs on the phone. The upcoming version uses a Google Pixel 9 plugged into a headset with enough processing power to run LA models and analyze dolphin mimic cry in real time underwater. That means no custom servers, no massive equipment, just AI, well, and a waterproof case, and of course, a curious dolphin. Now, the best part about all of this is that Google plans to open source Dolphin Gemini this summer, meaning anyone studying whales, bottlenose dolphins, or other species can start training it on their own data. Different species will sound different, but the framework is there. We are moving towards a future where AI is helping understand other species, not just through translations, but through pattern recognition, generation, and interaction. We might not be the chatting about the meaning of life with dolphin anytime soon, but asking a dolphin, do you want the seaweed or the scarf? And getting a whistle back, that's not fiction anymore. It's actually happening and is powered by AI. So now, with all of this talk about AI and dolphins, some people have been asking the question, what if dolphins have been trying to talk to us all along? Actually, way before Google got involved, a scientist named Johnny Lee was already obsessed with dolphin language back in the 1960s. This guy actually built special fluid living spaces where researchers and dolphins could live together. His methods were questionable by today's standards, but he pioneered the idea of these animals were not just making noise, but they were intelligent beings that they tried to communicate. Now, if we're being honest, dolphins actually do have some serious brain power to back this up. Now, some researchers are already collecting those sounds. Dr. Catherine Payne has been recording elephant infrasound for decades. This interspecies internet project is building a framework for humans to interact with gray apes and elephants through interfaces designed for their cognitive abilities. This is way bigger than just one species. It's all about bridging the biological gap between the minds that evolved on completely different biological paths. Now, the real question is, when does this go from cortex demo to actual communication? The researchers are careful not to overcompromise through back and forth conversation with a deep meaning. Still, be decades away, we're still at the point where we pointed at things and named them stage, which is basically like teaching a toddler basic vocabulary. But every technological revolution looks pretty simple. At the beginning, the first telegraph messages were just beeps. The first phone call was just, Mr. Watson, come here, I want to see you. The first text message was just, Merry Christmas. Now look where we are. 20 years from now, we might actually look back at Chat and Dolphin Gemma demo as those first primitive steps. The moment when we realize that the ocean is not just filled with other animals, but other intelligences and other cultures. That's it for today. Thanks for watching, and thanks for letting me share this story with my own voice. If it sparked something in you, wonder, curiosity, even just a wow or dislike, hit that like button and subscribe for more AI discoveries narrated by yours truly. Bye.